Alright guys, we're on our way to the next spot. Going to the scene of the crime where we lost my glide bait. And we got another glide bait with me. Another one. Although this time, I think I'm going to start with the drop shot and work my way to the glide bait versus just start out with the glide bait. Because we all know I want to start out with the glide bait. Maybe I will start out with the glide bait just because, I mean, it makes more sense to fish the big bait first. See if that gets around. Yeah, we're gonna get started in a second. Oh my god! Alright guys, we're back again with the Calcutta and the glide bait. We're gonna see what we can do. Working really good, but there are tiny microfish on this thing. That is hilarious. Well, it's definitely attracting fish. We just gotta find the right fish. These gusts are just not nice. They are cold as hell. Yeah, my thought process is that maybe we can redo getting a big pike, but you just gotta hope it doesn't hit it just randomly at the bank. That's what I don't want. I don't want any crazy bank hits. I can't stand those. Maybe nobody wants to glide bait somehow. Maybe glide bait fishing is kind of over. That'd be quite a surprise because glide bait fishing is never over. If I could choose a bait and just have infinite of them and fish them forever, it'd be glide bait. What? Hold on. Well, chat, looks like we're heading back for the boat. I'm gonna have to hand this out to Dad, and Dad's gonna have to rescue it from the boat. Because we're somehow on the edge. Of something. Cool. Okay, I'll be back, people. Just gonna go get the boat and we'll get this back. So, back in a few. Little side quest here. Moving the dock. Gotta keep it away from rocks like this. Okay, I'm gonna get it. And then we're gonna go and snag my bait. And then we will call it a day and continue fishing. And I guess keep the bait up a little bit more because somehow snagged on the bottom. Don't ask me how, but it did. Anyways, guys, I'll be back with you guys in a bit. Dog rescue time. Lure rescue time. Why do you have a shell in here? Why do you have a shell in here? Okay. You want a rod? You want it? Well, guys, we just lost my last glide bait, so much for that. Not really sure what I'm gonna throw now, because I only brought my really light pack of stuff. So I guess we'll throw jerk baits. I left all my swim baits back at the main island. Mainland, sorry, we're on the main island. Either way, pretty cruddy. There's another $50 down the drain. Oh well. When I was packing for this trip, I said, if this is gonna be my last trip, I'm gonna go all out. And if I'm gonna go all, I'm willing to lose a lot of expensive lures just to catch good fish. This is my last chance. So, well, there's $130 worth of lures now. No, more like $140. But $140 worth of lures now between everything so far. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna figure out what we can do. The Calcutta 200 is now kind of useless because I don't have any big baits. But maybe we can figure something out with some jerk baits or the drop shot rig I currently have rigged up. Till then though, I'm gonna get back to work at figuring it out. I'll be back with you guys in a bit. So, see ya. Alright guys, I figured out what I'm gonna do. So, we are gonna use my jerkbait setup. We're taking off Mega Bass jerkbait. Why? Because I'm a chicken. I don't want to run this bait here. There's trees everywhere. I'd rather run a cheaper jerkbait that works just as good. So we're going to go on my KVD one instead of my Mega Bass one. Because KVD one, $10 to replace. Mega Bass one, almost 50. I am not paying $50 to replace that jerkbait. I'd rather use it in some open water later today. We can get out on the boat if we get time. Yeah, we're going to throw on my little Strike King jerkbait. These have been like one of my prime jerkbaits over the years. I actually like it more than my Mega Bass jerkbait. But luckily they're cheap to replace, so I don't need to worry too much. But we're going to be running this on the Calcutta 100. That. See what we can get. So I'll be back with you guys, well, in a second, because you guys will be on the GoPro. See you in a second. Alright, welcome back guys. Hopefully this time we will not lose a lure. I am so sick of losing lures right now. Like, it's genuinely starting to annoy me. I've lost enough lures. I don't want to lose more lures. But I'm hoping I can catch at least one fish for you guys today before I go home. I probably still have another 3-ish hours before we go home. So I'm gonna make sure I use those 3 hours right. And as you guys just watched, we lost my last glide bait. So there's about $130 in glide baits, $5 in terminal, and maybe $1 in soft plastics, which we're not worried about. We're not even gonna count that in. So about $130 worth of lures so far. The boy's about to lose his mind. I've never lost so many baits in a single trip ever. I mean, at least the one was justified to a big pike. That was fine. I was mad about it, but you know what? I'll let it go because at least I lost it to a fish. It's more annoying when you lose it to a snag. This is a hell of a jerkbait rod. I cannot lie. I really like this rod for jerkbait fishing. It's comfortable in the hand. I won't say the Calcutta is the most perfect jerkbait reel, but I'd rather a low profile bait caster for my jerkbait fishing. But you know what? I wanted to use the Calcuttas basically this entire trip just to like break them in. And I love them. I've been loving them since I started using them. These are so good, so smooth, so well built. The only disadvantages I'm seeing so far are they get really, really cold if you're fishing in the cold. And they're not really comfortable in the hand unless you have big hands like me. And even then, it's not that comfortable. Like, it's just, it's nothing like really gawk about on that note. So this one has a high gear ratio. This is a, I'm not actually sure. It's an HG. But, doesn't actually say the gear ratio. I think it's like a 6 something, like a 6.4 one. And the other one's like a 4.8 one. pretty sure, but I'm not sure. Anyways, it's been a blast. We're gonna continue trying to get some more fish. Pushing onwards. And like, I would fish the branch, but like low key, kind of afraid to fish it. So glad I didn't send the drop shot that way. I would have lost it like immediately. That's good. Felt like a bite. Interesting. We might set that, guys, so we're gonna bring it back. I should have brought over the St.Es. I wanted to use the St.Es as well, but honestly, it's gonna get its break in at home, so I'm not too worried about using that. It's gonna get more use than these guys at home. These guys are gonna be like my more up north or trip reels when I want to throw big baits. There's a guy on a boat over there. I don't know. And so we have 2 hours of footage used up on this SD card, so chances are I'll have to make this into probably 4 or 5 different episodes. So you'll see me at home in some of the clips. Like, I'll be making intros at home, and maybe I'll just film a good intro here and then use it for each of the episodes, because this is going to be like I don't even know, 6, 7, maybe even 8 episode series, as I'm not deleting any footage. I try and use all the footage. Like, I might cut off some parts when I swear, I might cut off some other stuff, but at the end of the day, I do try and use all the footage that I got, so that you guys have lots to watch at home. And I think I have a faller. Call me crazy, but I swear there was a faller there. Anyways, I hope to get one more fish before I can go. Hoping to get one more. If I'm fortunate enough, we'll have to see. But there doesn't seem to be anything over here that wants a jerk bait. Or a glide bait, in fact. So we might just switch over to a drop shot, attempt to run that for a bit. If we get no luck doing that, we will call it quits on there. Boom shakalaka, call it a day. Yeah, we'll switch up baits now, so I'll be back, guys. Alright guys, we're back on a drop shot. We're gonna see what we can do. Chances are, I feel like I'm probably gonna lose this pretty fast, but worth a shot. As I'm jumping this on rocks, there could be some smallies out here that'll be a little bit interested if I'm lucky. Maybe I'll switch up baits. Oh! I thought I saw it come out of the water. I thought it was time to get down. See, I don't really know. See, it's deep enough here. Let's throw it in why. It doesn't really stay up. So, I mean, I guess we just kind of have to work it. Oh, if we get this back, I'll be damned. So I can already feel the wood. I can already feel it. I'm pulling it through right now. This tungsten weight is so sensitive. I'm falling in love with it. Oh, that was a fish. I didn't set the hook because I thought it was a weed. Oh well. We're gonna send it back. I thought that was a piece of wood, so I didn't set it like a maniac. Because I know damn well if I set the hook, I'm gonna just instantly snap it or just drill the hook into a piece of wood. And that's not what we want to do. Like, I bought a pack of hooks, I bought a pack of weights just for this trip, so that I would have lots of stuff. But if I keep snagging them like I've been snagging them, this isn't going to last very long. I just don't know what I'm supposed to be feeling for, because I don't know what a drop shot bite feels like. Like, is it going to feel like a Texas rig bite, or a jig bite, or something I can barely even feel? I don't know. Like, I'm a little nervous about that. Maybe we'll put it back through the wood again. Okay. Just gotta work it like really slow, and it works just fine. The moment you work it fast, that's when you start to get issues. See, that's what I'm pulling through wood right now. I can very clearly feel that. Only thing is, I don't even know if I rigged it properly. I think I did. I believe that's how you're supposed to use a drop shot. That we pulled it through already. Lord. Let me send it like way over here. That makes a difference. I don't know. Maybe there's something out in the middle. Could be. We'll probably head back though to a different spot, because we've kind of fished this spot to death, and I don't think there's anything here. it's time to move spots still. We've been here for a very long time. It's about time to move on, see if we can find a fish elsewhere. So we'll be back in a bit. On another note, guys, here's a drop shot, or we're gonna switch them out because it's not getting much success, but here's what I'm currently using. It's a little, just a crazy looking robo worm that somehow catches a lot of fish. This is what the pros say. I don't know yet. I've had the pack for a really long time, and I've never used them. But I'm kind of calling bull on it right now. They are not working. So we're gonna switch it out for some power bait. I haven't used power bait in a minute, so it's been a while. Either way, we're gonna grab one of these suckers. It's crazy enough, these packs are worth about $12 each. Here's this crazy little flat side. You know what I think it's called? A flatworm. But anyways, you guys. There. That we got about a foot down is a little tungsten teardrop weight, I think it's called. Not sure. I've never really fished drop shot stuff before. Still learning. We're gonna drop this down. Get up. We're gonna get back out there. So I'll see you guys in a while. Alright guys, we're back again. We're gonna send the drop shot down to this little deep area right here. Where occasionally some people, occasionally fish sit here from time to time. Especially as it starts to get warmer, they'll be coming into here. So it's worth a shot. I don't think there'll be anybody, just because it's still pretty early. But you know what? You never know. And this little flat side minnow, it's looking really good. Can't lie. Flat side flatworm, not a flat minnow. Minnow, flatworm. Come on. Just not sure. Fish are acting weird. Let's say that. They're acting weird. Normally they'll sit back here and they like sitting back here. Especially on these sunny days. They like sitting back here, so I'm a little confused why they're not sitting back here. Because normally this is where they come to hang out once it starts getting warmer. It's shallower here. A lot of bait fish sit here. I'm just really surprised nothing has bit at all. We're working it pretty good. I wouldn't say it's like professional level drop shotting, but I remember this is probably only within my first hour total of using a drop shot. Like, quite literally, I've only probably been drop shotting in my entire fishing career for maybe an hour. So, yeah. I'm just not sure if I'm supposed to hop it like a bandito bug, or if I'm supposed to, like, pop it just really slowly. I've just been popping it, like, really slowly. That's kind of what I'm thinking will work. Will it work? I have no idea. And you think I'd be really good because I spend probably 60% of the year just using finesse jigs. And this is just a bigger finesse jig. Like, in all honesty, this is just a larger finesse jig. Anyhow, I think it's time to move back to the main area, retie my shoe, and I'll be back with you guys in a bit. Hey guys, so that's the end of this episode. I'll see you guys on the next episode. I'm gonna be posting that right here. That'll be the link for it right there. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, support the channel, and I will see you guys all in the next episode in this probably 7 to 8 part series here. So I will see you all in the next video. See ya.